How's it going, everyone? Maryland here, and I'm back for the Pokemon Black 2 Wedlocke Part 2. Oh yeah, I know, I just had to. It's always fun with Part 2 stuff. So anyway, yeah, here's a look at my team. Nothing too much right now. I haven't done any training, so I figured I'll do that really quick now. You can feel free to watch, or you can feel free to skip it. It is your call, but I'm gonna speed it up and put it to music or something. So yeah, and again, I don't have any restrictions on like Pokemon Center visits because I'm playing a Wedlocke on challenge mode. I do have a restriction on healing items in battle, but that's really it. Oh, and I'm not gonna get anywhere unless I do switch training here. So I should probably, I'm just gonna run because I don't want Flamenco to get too much experience. Let me go ahead and do this. Switch out for Jitterbug. Alright, there we go. Alright, time to train. Alright, so I am all set now. I went ahead and I trained everyone up to level 10, except for except for Limbo, my Lillipup, because you know what? Don't really need to bother training him right now, because, I mean, I don't really think it's going to come down to him. So let's just fight Hugh here. Oh, nice! You've come here to toughen up, huh? Alright, let's see how much stronger you become. Come at me, bro! Alright, time to fight against Almost again. I'm trying to think if I called him Hugh earlier. It's going to take some getting used to. That's always the case whenever I use, like, a non-canon name for the character. Okay, so for some reason I was thinking he actually had 2 Pokemon, so he only has 1. That's okay. I'm going to actually Tail Whip, because I should be able to survive a Water Gun. I just have to hightail it out of there, and it's not even going for water gun. So I'm actually going to take this opportunity to tackle. I might not need to, but... Oh, okay. Well, this is actually way easier than I thought it was. For some reason, I was thinking it was like... Come on, partner, shrug it off! You're stronger than that! I was thinking it was like the, you know, the fight against your rival in, like, Red and Blue. Where, you know, he has a starter and a Spearow or something. So that's fine. I think he does have the water-type move, but oh well. Not bad. You're thinking about how to bring out your Pokemon's strength. I should be able to count on you for backup, soldier. Alright, what are you doing here anyway, huh? A town map? Alright. She didn't need to do that. Look at what she wrote. That's awful. Anyway. I thought it was lively around here. You were having a Pokemon battle, weren't you? Isn't it nice to be young? Who the heck are you? Who am I? I'm the owner of this ranch, and you kids get off my lawn. Oh, you know what? After that, I think we should just heal up their Pokemon. Don't you think so, sweetie? Here, you know what? You can even have this potion here. Here, I'll even give one to you, too, and have some of my sweet tea if you'd like. By the way, you didn't happen to see a Herdier around here. Oops, I'm using the wrong voice. By the way, you didn't happen to see a Herdier around here, did you? Oh, you mean like the one right behind you? I can't figure out where it went. Try to look behind you. Our two Herdier are always together, and this is the first time one has wandered off, so I'm a little worried. You're a little worried? Are you kidding me? Your Pokemon might be lost forever. It could be dead somewhere. It could be in a ditch. I'm gonna go find it. What's that ammo of, huh? I think it's probably just playing somewhere in the ranch. It was just an honest question, you youngins. I wonder, by the way, dear, if your Pokemon get hurt, just let me know, sweetie. I'll make them all better for you. Alright, see, this is wonderful. You can just talk to her anytime you want to heal up your Pokemon. And I'm probably going to make use of this, actually, for training. Except, it's so tough, because, like, I want to show more of the ranch and kind of wrap things up here. But once you wrap things up, you can't use her to heal. So anytime you want to heal, it's like, it's a pain. So I recommend putting off the fight against the grunt guy at the end of this place for as long as possible so you can train up your team. I might even just take another quick break just to train up Limbo. I think I'm going to do that just because it'll make things go so much faster. I don't mean to have too much training, but just trust me, it's so nice to be able to heal, like, right here. I'm going to train Limbo over here, though, so, yeah, I'll get this done. He doesn't need to be level 10. I mean, 8 would be fine by me. Just a little bit, since it's so convenient. Alright, so as you saw there, I did decide to go for level 10 after all. I was thinking about it, it's like, you know what? It's just so convenient to have that healing spot right there, and it goes away afterwards. So I figured, you know what? I'm gonna need to train him sometime, so I might as well do it now. And I just love this ranch. There are so many Mareep here, and they're so cute. I love Mareep. I really love Flaffy. And Ampharos, too. Let me get that item up here. Okay, so, couple things. One really important thing. If you're playing Black 2 or White 2, and you're doing a Wedlocke, you may run into Azurill as your encounter here. Now, if you have a male Azurill, there's, nothing to worry about. But Azurill is actually the only Pokemon in the game that is capable of changing its gender when it evolves. Yeah, you heard me right. So if you catch a female Azurill, there is actually a chance that when it evolves, it will become a male Marill. Now, obviously, this gets quite confusing for a Wedlocke. Why this actually happens is the gender rate for Azurill is 75% female, 25% male. And then for Marill, it's 50-50. So if you happen to be within that 25%, that, the difference is, let's say, let's see who has the most admirable Pokemon. If you happen to be within that difference there, then it will be, it'll change gender when it evolves. So how does that work in a Wedlocke? That's a very good question. You can actually interpret it one of two ways. Or really, however, I mean, it's one of those kind of rare exceptions. If, let's say, you have it, it'd be female. Let's say you had a female Azurill, and let's say it evolves into a male, and it's paired with another male. So, this isn't exactly like a standard Wedlocke pairing. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just part of what makes the Wedlocke challenge so challenging is the fact that you're restricted as for your choices of partners. So you can't just pick any Pokemon from the PC to replace a fallen Pokemon. You can only pick one of the opposite gender. So that's actually what makes the challenge so tough. If you want to keep them both together, that's fine. In fact, from that point on, if you pair them straight, or, with other female Pokemon, let's say one dies, regardless of which one dies, if you pair it with a female Pokemon, it actually has no impact on the challenge part of the Wedlocke challenge. So that's fine. I mean, you wouldn't really be having too much of an issue. But otherwise, if that makes you uncomfortable, or, you just don't want to deal with that, you can also just go ahead and deposit one of those, because now you have an illegal pairing, let's say, if you're going strictly by the Wedlocke rules. Or you can just have them pair up with other male Pokemon for the rest of the game. I mean, I guess that's okay, because it's early on. Like, I guess the real issue is just, if you go under the assumption of, oh, well, you can pair anything with anything, that's what makes it kind of, not really easy, but it does diminish some of the difficulty. And that's why, you pair the male with the female. It has nothing to do with being against, non-straight pairings, let's say. It's really just to keep it so you're limited, you're restricted. But yeah, if that comes up, however you want to deal with it, that's really fine. But it does come up rather often. I've had a lot of people ask about that. So the answer is deal with it however you want. But even if you keep them together, it's actually not that bad of a thing. Make it part of the story. That's fine. You actually don't really run into an issue. Just as long as, the pairings kind of keep balanced, let's say. Because that can be just, that's crazy. And I get paralyzed every time by that guy. Every single time. Oy, I'm going to go back and heal really quick. Because it's like right over here. And I don't think I have any paralyzed heals. What was I thinking? Not that it really matters. Okay. So, moving right on along here. I've not run into a single Riolu, actually. I've run into a ton of Azurill, and that would have been a great Pokemon. I would have much rather gotten an Azurill than a Lillipup. No offense, Limbo, but there's just so many cool Pokemon in this route. Oh, here, I'll share something good with you. Speaking of Paralyze Heal, or Paralyze Heal, if your Pokemon's paralyzed, use one of these on it. Still, Pokemon just don't wander off on their own. This thing could be seriously lost or in trouble or in a ditch or something. I think he's overreacting. You sure are unlucky to run into someone as strong as me. Oh man, I'm gonna mess you up. Yeah, flexing good. Alright, so youngster Kenny has a Patrat. Yeah, it's so strong. And why do I still have Flamenco out here? I should probably do something about that, but oh well, I'll switch him out later. Ooh, nice hit. Actually, I'm gonna switch him out right now. Because I don't want him to get too high of a level. I have like a few fights left, but I can't have any of my Pokemon higher than level 14 before I fight the gym leader. They can be at level 14, they just can't be any higher than that. And darn it, you know what? I thought that would knock it out. I thought it would die from the burn, but oh well, that's fine. That's fine. Alright, so we'll split the experience here, and then we'll fight a Psyduck. I do have to remember I've been leered, so that's kind of unfortunate, but shouldn't be an issue. Let's just bug bite that thing. Tickle its armpits. That's what it looked like. It looked like I was nibbling there. I guess it was I who was unlucky to have run into you. Yep, I guess so. And by the way, I got a quick question for you. Why on earth is a janitor sweeping the grass here? I mean, really? 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 Why? I don't get it. It's like, oh, it looks so dirty out here. I'm gonna mop up the grass, because why not, right? Oh, right. I gotta switch out Flamenco. Although I think that was the last trainer fight, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, let me do this, though. Alright, Jitterbug. Jitterbug's actually pretty strong. I don't know if she's going to be enough to take on Charon, but... here we go. X attack. I don't use X items in my Nuzlocks or Wedlocks. They can be really good, don't get me wrong. Yelp! What was that? Did you hear that just now? I think it was crying for help! I'll check this area! You go deeper in the grove and look! Alright, you're checking out this area. I don't see a dog, Charon. I mean, not Charon. Almost. That's going to happen all the time. I'm so used to calling my rival Charon because... Well, let's face it, you and Charon are kind of similar. I was just thinking of Charon, actually, from that fight coming up. Oh, man. Oh, I'm not looking forward to that. That is going to be intense. Alright, so let's get this figured out here. Ah, Lillipup, will you please just go away? Alright, I'm gonna nibble this thing, because I could use a little experience, I guess. Seems to me I don't have to actually fight that grunt. Yeah, Bug Bite's actually really nice. It's a 60 power move at this point in the game, and it gets the same type attack bonus, so that's pretty good. Yarp! That cry! You found it! What a relief! Okay, I'll go call its trainer, so you stay here with it. Wait! You little pest! I'm a member of the group that strikes fear into the hearts of those who stand before it. Team Plasma! Ever heard of it? No. Really? We're the righteous group to try to conquer Unova 2 years back in order to liberate Pokemon. Vote gets us 2020! Well, whatever. Fools will never understand us. Still, first I got lost chasing Herdier. Now I got some noisy kid called me. All this is your fault. Take this. I don't need this anymore. Alright, he's so frustrated. Why is he a pirate anyway? Okay, I'll use this opportunity to retreat for now. Vote gets us 2020! I don't even know if it's 2020. I mean, yeah, woof! Wow, that thing makes a lot of noise. Like, seriously. That plot. Herdier! What made you come all the way back here, you dumb mutt? What you doing? Well, anyway, I'm grateful for your help, you two. You're awfully calm about this. This thing could have died back here. Take better care of it. Ugh! Okay. Man, that guy's so judgmental. I wonder if anything happened to him. You know, it's like he's afraid of someone losing Pokemon. Anyway, Herdier, come on, everyone's rating. Let's go on home. Alright, yeah, let's do that. So, unfortunately, I don't get that free healing whenever I want. Oh well. Oh well, that's fine. At least I did reunite the Herdier. Thanks! It's all thanks to you and your Pokemon. You're really great. Hey, is that it? Did Alder train you? Yeah. You and your Pokemon found Herdier. Great! Alright, yeah, that's wonderful, man. Yeah, so, let's see. I guess we have to battle some little twerps coming up here, don't we? Yeah, I do. I have to fight him. I guess I might as well do that now. It doesn't seem to make sense to fight him in the next episode. Alright. Oh, it looks like you've delivered that town map to your friend. Huh. You were only gone a moment, but you and your Pokemon have grown. I'd say by about maybe 15 levels collectively. Why, I could almost mistake you for someone else. Well then, instead of training you, I'd like you and your Pokemon to give me a hand. And when I say give me a hand, I mean literally. Okay, this seems kind of dodgy, but alright. I'm gonna pick up this X speed here, which I can sell for cash money. Alright, yeah, I'll do that. Look at those benches. I want to sit on those. Alder, why do you have kids in your house? That's right. This trainer may be tough, but you can learn from losing as well. More importantly, you little brats, haven't I been telling you just to enjoy Pokemon battles? So nearly, please be their opponent. I want to watch. Alright, well, this is strange, but okay. Alright, Seymour. You're about to see more losses. So he's got a Pansage. That is fine by me. I've got Jitterbug. Alright, Jitterbug, let's go ahead and use Bug Bite. I love Bug Bite. It's just such a funny animation. This is one of my favorites, I tell you. Wow, that gives a lot of experience. Oh my goodness. Alright, that's great, though. I need to get Alder to teach me some more things. That was a fine battle, both of you. Next, we have... Ready, oh my goodness. First, we have to heal your Pokemon nearly. Alright, thanks. Some battles are decided by type matchups. Yep. But I got a bug, so it's okay. Alright. Cassie. She's got a Panpour. Poor thing. Wow, level 10. Alright, let's go ahead and just Bug Bite that thing. I guess we'll just have Jitterbug take it out. Lick? Okay. So disappointed I didn't get to see a Panseer. I wanted to see Cardinal reincarnate. What? How could I have lost in a tight matchup like this? Think about it. That was a truly rousing battle. You have no idea. I could tell that all of the Pokemon were enjoying themselves as well. Wow, Alder. How about it, nearly? Did that excite you as well? Water is strong against fire. Fire is strong against grass. Grass is strong against water. Type matchups don't decide everything, though. Look, listen! Alright, yeah, whatever. Let's heal those hard-working Pokemon. Sewaddle, you did a great job for nearly. Meeting Pokemon and people you would never have met otherwise is truly one of the great things about traveling. It was also a great thing about being a president, but then I lost to that Colress guy. Actually, I don't think he could run again. Who is this chap? I say, I know this is sudden, but nice to meet you. Now don't say anything, just take this. This had better not be illegal. Oh, it's a metal box. That is a metal box, and people call me Mr. Metal. By the way, do you know a competition called the Metal Rally? I'm going to say yes, just so you'll stop talking. Whether you know it or not, I'll explain it to you. The Metal Rally is an event that evaluates various activities of trainers. So, in commemoration of your participation, please take this medal. Thanks. Alright, nearly obtained the first step medal. And here's some help for the medal rally. I'll give you hint medals too. Thanks. For your information, you can get medals if you meet their conditions. Go to a Pokemon Center and you can get medals from me one after another. Please use your medal box and check the inside. I'll be going now. About darn time. Hey man, I thought that they said that they wouldn't come back. People are always trying to sell me stuff here. Nearly, you didn't wind up getting one of those medal boxes, did you? Alright, anyway, as for the newly opened Pokemon gym in Aspertia City, there's this guy there, a new gym leader's in town. You might want to go fight him, but watch out. He's kind of obsessed with ruling the world. Yeah, wow. Sounds familiar. I wonder who on earth it could be. Yeah, actually, I know exactly who it is. It is Charon. And, actually, I think I might just do a little bit of training. I'll get Limbo up to level 12, maybe. And maybe these two up to 13. I don't want to... let's see. How close are you? Maybe I'll get Flamenco up to 13. Jitterbug, keep it 12. Because I should be okay. Alright, but yeah, I'm going to take care of that. But I'll do that in the next episode. Yep, so I'll see you in the next episode of MARRILAND'S Pokemon Black 2 Wedlocke. See you next time, world rulers!